What's going on, guys? It's Straight Bet Ben. I am here by myself because my co-host is out of the country. He'll be joining us later on, but we're just gonna get this started today with just me. So I just kind of wanted to start off with thanking every single person that has been following me, especially just everyone who's been actually tailing the pics and sending the pictures of their slips and all that. That's something really cool to see people make money off of what I put out and the time I put into to really giving these picks. So I just wanted to start off with that. Something I just wanted to say off top. But yeah. Getting into this week, we had women's basketball. That was probably the highlight to my week, but also the down to my week. We had Angel Reese and we had Caitlin Clark going head to head. Iowa versus LSU. Crazy game. Caitlin Clark was doing her thing. Angel Reese was doing her thing. I think it was dope that women's basketball became a center of attention. I was reading a bunch of stats that game was more viewed than the World Series, the World Cup, and all these major events, and that's just amazing off bat. It's a really dope sport, and I've been posting on my Twitter and Instagram how in the end of the day, these girls are really they're really putting their body on the line. They're making their shots, they're grabbing the ball, they're going for what they need to go for, and they're doing what needs to get done. So I don't know. I think that's dope that was highlighted. It's a shame that the headlines were about Caitlyn doing the John Cena and Angel Reese doing it all back and all that. I don't know. To me, that's sports, that's something that's just gonna happen in competition. And I think that kind of got overblown. Old girl was doing it at the South Carolina game. I don't know. I think that's just sports, and I think that's what we got going on. Don't hit me up like that. I'm watching the Sox versus the Pirates right now. Not looking good. 7-12 current score. Hopefully when this comes out, it's a fucking W. But look, yeah, so the headlines became Caitlyn doing the John Cena or the Tony Yayo. Some people may know what that means. But that's sports. That's whatever. I think a lot of people got caught up on that because I don't want to dive too deep into anything, but I feel like it's kind of pitted into a racial scenario. It's not somewhere I want to dive deep into, but I think we should just highlight the fact that these girls are going so hard. There's the sport in general got so much attention, and it deserves so much attention. I think the headlines, that's just sports. I think it's being blown out of a proportion. And I had a couple more things to say about it, but yeah, that was the highlight of my week. I wanted Iowa to win. I gave it out to all of you guys. I really felt good. I felt good about it. The one thing I wanted to talk about, this is what I want to speak about. The refs in that game were complete trash. And through my time just watching basketball and all that, I've seen some bad calls made. But when it's the third quarter of the women's national championship and you have all these new viewers watching the sport, loving the sport, all that stuff, and then we get the star player called on a technical foul, which, it was her fourth foul of the game, for tossing a dead ball. they made themselves the star of the show, and that's just something that really bothered me. Um, LSU would have won that game regardless. They were they were literally playing a game they haven't played all year, which was shooting threes, scoring from outside the paint in general. Jasmine Carson came through. She scored like 22 points in the first half. She hasn't scored more than 8 points during the whole competition. There was a lot of factors that, you know, made them win that game, but in the end of the day, the refereeing was just terrible, extremely self-centered, and yeah, I mean that's like the one thing that bothered me about that game. Other than that, great week. Looking at my phone, went 39 and 24. That's all on my action app. Crazy run. I don't know how we do it sometimes. Like we just like hop on these runs and we go crazy, but it's not sustainable sometimes, and I try to get that clear to like every single person who tails me and follows me, like bet within your bankroll, like don't blow it. I've blown through so much money, like over betting, overdoing stuff I shouldn't do. We're up 70 units, sticking to our bankroll, sticking to our unit size and wagering size. So as long as we're net positive, that's what matters. It's a slow build, it's a slow grind. But yeah, man, I appreciate everyone for just following me. I want to get my co-host in here. There he is, my boy.
Yo, what's up?
It's Player Prop Chris.
Yeah, Player Prop Chris here, out here in Belize.
Dude, how does it feel that the player props paid for vacation?
Dude, it feels great, and it literally did. They all paid for it all.
Yeah, flex on him. Flex on him.
Seriously, paid for all this.
That's crazy, man. The palm trees look beautiful.
Yeah, no, they are.
I would imagine you haven't placed any wagers because you are in a non-wagering country, I believe.
Unfortunately, yeah, haven't.
Yeah, tell the people where
But
you are.
I'm in Belize right now.
Ah, ah.
Yeah, I haven't personally put anything out, but I'm still putting picks out. Not wagering on them, obviously, because I can't, but I'm still putting stuff on Twitter. So just keep active on my Twitter because I'm gonna have picks out all week for my followers.
That's awesome. What have you been? Have you been able to like look at any of the games going on right now? How do you feel? It's April 7th, Friday, just in case like when this comes out, everyone knows what's going on. We have the
Yeah,
South
so
and all that going on.
yeah, I'm looking for tomorrow right now. I like Aaron Judge to get over 1.5 bases. They're facing the Orioles, and Cole Irvin's on the mound for the Orioles, so he's not very good. He has like a 13 ERA on the year,
Uh huh.
so I think I think he's definitely going to get over 1.5 bases.
That's good
Um,
money.
yeah, definitely, and it should be plus money. I think it is right now, and I also like Jordan Alvarez over 1.5 bases tomorrow. They're playing the Twins, and the pitcher that's going is kind of shaky, so I like that. I'm
Are
gonna
you
have a
are you
few
watching?
others.
Are you watching any of the games right now? Or are you like able to see the scores? Like, do you have any thoughts
Yeah,
on what's going on right
yeah,
now?
I got it all on here.
What's that score?
So yeah, the Yankees already played. They freaking lost, dude. They lost to
Yeah,
the Orioles today,
yeah.
and those White Sox are losing right now.
Bro, so I'm driving up to the podcast studio, the Bat Cave, and they're up 5-7, and I'm like, all right, that's a nice little cushion. And then I come to the studio, I turn the game on, it's 7-12. And now this is what I was just saying, like, we've had a great past couple days, but then we run into this problem where it's like we start the day off with, I'm not gonna be negative, but I think this may be a loser. So
Right. Well, you're on the way to the podcast, and you think you have a winner, and
yeah,
then you get there, and it's like, oh shit.
I'm heading to the pod. Like, I'm about to fuck this shit up. Like, let's
Yeah,
go. Then I see 7-12. Any other
yeah.
games catching your interest right now going on?
Maybe I'm looking at the Giants game. Actually, nah. You know what? It's the top of the ninth. I was gonna say maybe a good live bet because they're down two to the Royals right now. But
I have the Giants in a parlay.
yeah, they're down 3-1 right now.
Uh,
Let's see.
what about the
Again, I don't
Spurs?
know the Astros.
It's plus 110, ninth inning, 1-1 versus the Twins.
Yeah. Oh, it says on mine they're at the top of the 10th inning right now, so they're in extra innings right now. Looks like.
Oh, it just locked. I was about to smack a live bet on camera.
if this gets posted in time, I would probably take the Dodgers tonight. I think they're on at like 10:30
The Dodgers.
U.S. time. Um,
Oh,
so
the
I
Astros
would
about to
definitely
win.
take them. What were we saying?
I said the Astros are about to win this game, bro.
Yeah, yeah, they have a man on second right now.
And you know what's
But that
crazy? Go ahead.
no, I was saying that's with the new rule. In extra innings in baseball, they start a man off on second base for both teams. So every inning, there's a person on second base.
No way.
Yeah, that's the rule for baseball.
I've never all these new rules coming out. It's like insane.
Yeah, it's
Like what?
crazy. So no matter what, once your team's up, you automatically have a man on second base.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't keep up with all these new rules. They're catching me off guard.
yeah.
They're really catching me off guard. We were watching a game the other night. You can fill me in on what team it was, what player, but we saw that one of the MLB players get ejected. Can you speak on that?
Oh yeah. What game was that? Trying to think what game that was. It was I think it was Manny Machado on the Padres. Yeah, he it wasn't a strike. It was clearly a ball, and they wound up calling it a strike, and it was in first
Yeah, it was
inning of the
Machado. It
game.
was Machado.
Yeah, it actually won a lot of people money who got the no run in the first inning because that was the third
NRIF
out.
baby.
Yeah, that
NRIF.
was to clear it. So yeah, he got ejected. It was definitely a ball. It was not a strike, but I was on the no run in the first inning, so that actually helped me out.
Nice.
But yeah, he got ejected from the game. That's a big thing this year. Is so far from what I've seen, the umpires are just calling terrible balls and strikes.
They
It's like,
are.
dude, you look at the meter when you're
Yeah.
watching it live, and the ball's totally on the outside,
Yeah.
of the box, and there's strikes. Even the announcers, you hear them say, like, that's
Yep.
it's not a strike, it's not a
Yeah.
ball. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen that nonstop in almost every single game. There was one ump. He was an old white man, and you could tell this man has been watching baseball his whole life. He's like pulling up the pants. He's looking down, getting eye level, and he was on the money. Now these other dudes that I've been watching, the ball is freaking in the stands, and they're like strike, and it's like, bro, that it's not even close. These dudes need canes.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, and yeah, it's like it sucks for people that bet like the basis plays and stuff like that
Mhm.
because a walk does not count as a base for the player.
I
They
just,
have to
yeah,
they have to physically get a hit, and it's just killing these parlays, with the walks and hit by pitches. Yeah, people are like, that don't really bet that market like bases. The
hmm
only way a base counts is if the player physically gets a hit. Now, say the player gets a hit, but the fielder makes an error, like drops the ball. That does
right.
not count as a hit. It has to be a clean single, double, home run, triple.
Wait,
So it gets a little.
wait. So he, what do you mean? If he hits it and someone drops the ball, like if they
Okay,
try to make the catch and
so
he drops it,
say it's a routine pop fly ball, right? The ball's
uh,
in the air, he's going to catch it. If the fielder drops it, it's counted as an error. It does not count as a hit for the player.
what kind of bullshit is that?
I know it's crazy. Now that's
That's
on
part
that
of
three six
baseball.
five, but it's they call it as an error. It has to be like a clean hit, like a single, stuff like that. It can't be an error or anything like that.
I wonder if that's book based.
It might be. I
Maybe
know
my
on yeah, on Bet365. And no, FanDuel is like that too because I have a friend that uses FanDuel, and it's the same. It's the same thing.
That is the weirdest thing to me because, like, if he hits the ball and it's in play, if it's in play, it's in play. That makes no sense to me. I would honestly never bet that in my life.
I know it gets annoying.
So
Like yeah, errors. But yeah, the player just has to get a hit, to get on base to clear that. But yeah, like I was saying, the constant walks, hit by pitches, um, it just seems like about 2 weeks ago, like the season opener, I had Jordan Alvarez on the Astros,
hmm
and dude, they just would not because he's a beast of a hitter.
yeah,
They would not pitch in the zone, so
I had
everything
him too. Yeah,
walks, and it just killed the parlay. So it kind of gets annoying sometimes betting those type of plays, but um, it's what I'm good at. So I do enjoy taking it, but when it doesn't go my way, it sucks.
yeah. Nobody fucking likes that, dude. That's how I feel right now watching the Sox game, and it kills me inside, especially when like the people believe in me, the people believe in us. So when you lose, it's like it's like I'm okay with it. I'm okay with losing. Like I was just talking to my boy, like, all right, well, if I have a fucking a 10-2 run over 2 days, and then I have a 2-4 night. Like I'm not really gonna cry about it, but I feel bad for the people that have maybe just started following us, or just you know what I'm saying, like the newcomers, because a lot of people
No,
don't get
totally.
it. You'll be up 70 units and then you lose one bet, and it's like you got these people in your DMs like, oh, like those past picks have been trash, stuff like that. It's like, bro, like I'm up 70 units off free picks, like you
Yeah.
know.
No, yeah, I see what you're saying. It gets like, we put these picks out and, we want them to hit obviously for us, but not only for us, for the people that, that
Mhm.
are following. So at least for baseball season, I mean, listen, the season just started. It's early. I've hit a few of them before vacation. Like I said, it literally basically paid for
Flex on them,
my
flex on
flight.
them, flex on 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 them.
It did. It paid for my flight. And,
What'd
but
you hit? What'd you hit? Okay, we got it
I
in. We're
hit,
on 7-8. Sorry. Go ahead. What'd you hit? Talk to me.
So I hit a basis play like 3 days before vacation. I had Judge two bases, um, Riley on the Braves 2 bases. There's like yeah, Alvarez 2 bases and somebody else. Who was it? It was a fourth leg. It was a four-legger. But it was like plus again because Bet365 has the best odds. It was like plus 2,700 or something like that. So I put like 1 unit on it. So it paid out really good. And it's funny because I odd shop. I always odd shop on every
Yeah.
book, and FanDuel had it at like plus 1,200, which obviously it's not bad odds, but when you're
Yeah.
comparing it to plus 2,700,
Yeah, no.
it's
Yeah, that's insane. Do you use a website that gives you the best live odds? Cuz I was looking at like the Sox, they're minus 145 on DraftKings, but they're minus 134 on FanDuel. So I was trying to find like a good website that does that. Do you know any good websites that you can give to the people or me?
as far as a website. Honestly, I don't really use a site. Honestly, it's good that you said that because I should really
Yeah,
start
we need to find a
doing that.
site.
Yeah, there is a website. I think my friend uses it. I'm gonna find out, and I'm gonna let you know so we can tell everybody. But I just kind of shop on my phone. I'll just switch app to app, just really quick to check it out. But honestly, I'm gonna start using a website. My friend uses it. I'll have to ask him.
I just wanna find one with every book. So there's one, I forget the name of the book. I know one, but they only have like they have the consensus line, which is basically the average line of every book, and then
Right,
they have like a couple of books, but some of them are offshore and some of them like aren't even in our state. So
right.
yeah, we if you guys know any sites that like just give us the best odds on every game, drop it in the comments and let us know, because that's something that would be huge for us to know.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask my friend. So next time, we do the pod, next episode, I'll have it. So I'll tell
Yeah.
everybody what it is, so they can shop. It's just easier that way too, so you don't have to keep going from book to book.
Yeah, it's a pain in the
for
ass.
sure.
It's a pain in the
No,
ass.
it is definitely.
All
But
right, Chris, live.
yeah.
Wait, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
No, I was gonna. No, we can do a live bet or whatever you wanted to do. I was gonna ask you overall, like how your week has went with hockey and everything.
Oh yeah, no, everything is great, man. I was talking about it before we had you on. What was the? Let me get to it. This week so far, or last week? Last week we went 39-26 or 24. So far, yesterday we went 7-2. The day before that was like 6-4, something like that. So we've been consistent. After our 26-3 run, like we fell off for like 2 days, like 2-5, 4-5, shit like that. But right after that we bounced back 6-2, 7-2. So we're up like crazy. We're up like 70 units. Um for anyone following, been a fun week. Today may be a fucking shitter. But hey, uh, who's gonna who's
It,
gonna complain except the people in the DMs, you know?
yeah, you got to roll with it. You know what I mean? You've been killing it, dude. Honestly, anyone who's following you right now, they got to be happy because you've been crushing it. Honestly,
Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, man. We
yeah,
definitely try. That's why I love the diversification between us because like we share the same motive of to make money and stay ROI positive, and then like anyone who follows you can jump to me for straight bets, or who anyone who follows me can jump to you for lottos. I mean, we see it all the time, us crossing paths with people
for real.
and yeah, and all that stuff. So it's like I think we're building something super cool where people are like, all right, I can go to straight bet Ben for this, and then I'm gonna go to player prop Chris for this, see what he's got
Yeah,
going on.
which is awesome. And shout out to your followers, man. Too. I don't know the name specifically, but a few of them have messaged me
They're
asking me
not my
for.
followers; they're your followers too.
Well, it's awesome though, because a lot of them seem like they do a lot of straight bets. But they've been coming to my page too, so it's awesome. So shout out to them, whoever they were. You know,
Hell yeah,
it's
nah.
no, it's cool though.
Yeah, I started off the podcast kind of thanking everybody because, like, at the end of the day, they don't have to, we were just people who would talk shit with each other and just, we would just bet with each other and talk about plays. And, like, I don't think you and I ever thought about being a very small percentage of influence in this space and, like, having people really believe in us and our picks and our strategy of picking, like, it's dope. So that's why it's like, yeah, shout out to everybody who freaking like
Yeah,
just
no, seriously, and I'm excited to be doing this. Even on vacation, no, I was telling Hannah, I was like, no, we got to keep it up. You know, we're doing
hell
the
yeah,
podcast, so even though I'm here, doing other things, I'm still, focused on putting episodes out for the podcast, putting picks out. Even though I'm not even betting these myself, bro, I'm just putting picks out for the people.
yeah.
That's dedication, and I'm just putting picks out for everyone else because I want everyone to make money, even though I'm not able to bet on it right
Yeah, I fucking love it, man. I fucking love it. How long are you going for? I don't even know how many episodes you're gonna be virtually here for.
So I'm here till the 16th. So we're doing an episode today, and if you want to do one next week, which I plan on, we'll do one next week, and then I'm back in the states on the 16th. So next Sunday.
All right, sick, sick. Also, quick rundown of your picks for tomorrow. Sorry, I know you said them before. You don't have to
Yeah, no,
go
you're
into
good.
explanation, but just like
Yeah, no, we'll recap it. So, from the research I've done, I like Aaron Judge over 1.5 bases for tomorrow. Um, I also like, sorry, let me pull it up really quick. I like Jordan Alvarez over 1.5 bases. They're facing the Twins, and the pitcher's not great, so I like him. Um, I also like Paul Goldschmidt on the Cardinals. They're facing the Brewers. Again, the pitcher's not great. He's faced them, I think, 10 times, and he has like 6 or 7 hits against them. So I like his chances of getting on base. And I also like Manny Machado tomorrow, too. They're facing the Braves, and they have Charlie Morton on the mound, who he's 1-0 this year, but he has like a 7 ERA. So I think Manny Machado should do very well against them. He has in the past. So
Love it, love it. Straight MLB. You know, we had a day off in hockey today. No hockey,
No hockey, really?
no hockey. But tomorrow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 games tomorrow. Every
Wow.
32 teams in the NHL are all playing tomorrow. Every team in the NHL.
Dude, that's great. Is there a reason like why there's so many games on, or it's just like because there were no one played today?
Dude, they're like a backed up load. Like they missed today and they just needed to pop out
Right.
today.
That's crazy though. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. My only, assuming this comes out before tomorrow, my only pick would be the Penguins versus the Red Wings. Red Wings are just on the down tilt. Don't have too many stats to back it up. I'm just fading the Wings right now. So if you see this tonight, grab that ASAP because the line's just gonna raise. But yeah, it should be a super fun day in hockey tomorrow. MLB, of course. NBA. I don't know what's going on there yet, but
Well, that's the thing I was gonna say too. I'll probably have some NBA picks that I'll put out.
mm-hmm.
But like I said last week on the podcast, that I'm just focusing on MLB right now because the season's still new. So I gotta
Yeah,
kind of watch, to see what I like and stats wise, and just be able to be very accurate when I put the picks out for baseball. So it does take a little bit. It's a long season, but I'll be into basketball a little more, especially when playoffs and stuff like that. So
yeah, that's kind of where my mind is at. And we're gonna wrap this up soon. I know you're on vacation, but I want to
nah,
let
bro, yeah,
you
we're good, we're good.
But that's the one thing with me with certain sports. It's always a weird time right before playoffs and all these sports because so many teams are playing for stuff and so many teams aren't, and then you got people that are resting and for the playoffs, and then you got other teams that are bottom tier and they're playing for contracts and scoring legacies and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a weird time of the season. I'm excited for football. You and I are
Dude,
gonna
me too.
freaking crush. We're gonna do an episode every Friday. It'll come out, and we're gonna speak about. It may even come out earlier. Yeah, we'll do Friday so we see the lines. And it'll give all our Sunday picks for every Sunday football. Monday, probably not Monday, but like Sunday, we'll probably go in, give you guys all the football picks. But right now, we still
I'm
got.
gonna be with you too. I'm gonna be with you on a lot of things because come football season, I actually do some straight bets on
Yeah,
money lines because that's
yeah,
what I really know well. In football is money lines. Obviously, I do player props like who's going to score a touchdown and stuff. But as far as like money lines, like straights, that's when you'll see me actually putting out
nice.
a lot of straights on money lines and stuff because that's what I know the most is definitely football. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, dude. And just to be, like I said, doing the podcast here, it's really really cool. So it's different for me, not actually being able to bet it,
Yeah,
but putting the picks out there for the people. It's really cool.
yeah. My favorite NFL type bet is probably like a teaser bet, like a teaser,
Cheese,
two teamer, two teamer teaser, something like that. Like I love those little juiciness. Like I started this
the
new thing.
juicy four
The
or the juicy
juicy
three.
four, the juicy two, the juicy three, the juicy four. It doesn't matter. So for anybody just watching this for the first time or a newcomer, I started this thing. Like I'm straight bet Ben, but like my alter ego Clance, that's what we're calling him. Shout out to my
Class.
girlfriend for naming him. He does the parlays, and basically him and Straight Bet Ben collide internally, and we find the juicy -240s, -350s, and stuff like that, and we try to create it into a profitable parlay, something in the plus money. We hit some +225s, +115, stuff like that. But yeah, that's something him and I are excited for moving on.
Yeah, no, and I love the name, and that's awesome
Yeah,
that
it's
she
funny.
named it that too.
Yeah, it's funny. It's the juicy three, bro.
Dude, we were at a bar last night, and they had a whole projector screen. I think Hannah sent it to you, but there
Yeah,
was I don't know, it must have been an old game, is
that's all
but
you're gonna.
yeah,
That's all you're gonna get out there, bud.
yeah, but no, dude, it must have been a highlight. But I was like, Ben would love this because
Oh
they
yeah,
had that on the TV. Yeah, it was really cool.
yeah, that's sick. Yeah, shout out to Cat. Uh, yeah, shout out to Cat's Bar in Belize. They're fire.
Yeah, no, it was really cool, but it sucks not being able to bet on it. But it's cool to watch.
Nah, hell yeah, bro. Well, look, bro, I'm gonna let you get back to vacation. Um, have fun out there. Be safe.
Thank
Uh,
you, bro.
enjoy the weather. I'm jealous of shit. It's raining here right now.
Oh, is it
Um,
really?
yeah, but look, man, just keep me updated if you want. You already know what I'm gonna say. But
I
just
already
holler
know.
at
Yeah.
me. And yeah, man, just have fun, be safe. Thanks
No,
for taking the
definitely.
time, bro, hopping on the show. I know it's a
No,
pain in
for
the ass,
sure.
but
Not at all, bro. Like I said, I love doing this stuff. So, we got to keep the podcast moving. We got to keep the episodes coming out, and
yes,
and
sir.
just putting out knowledgeable picks for the followers. So it's
Yes,
what we
sir.
do. It's what we do best. And we'll just let me know the schedule, and I'll be on again next week for the pod.
Sick. Let's get it. One more time, just rapid fire your picks. You don't need to break it down. Just rapid fire for people before you
For
log
sure.
off.
Aaron Judge over 1.5 bases. Jordan Alvarez over 1.5 bases. Who else did I say? I don't even remember. Oh, I have it written down. Hold on. Bear with me 1 second.
I just want the people to be able, so they don't have to scroll back or this and that. When they see you
No,
leave,
no,
all
for
right.
sure. So it's Aaron Judge, Jordan Alvarez, Paul Goldschmidt, and Manny Machado tomorrow, all over 1.5 bases for tomorrow.
Let's fucking go. Player prop Chris. He's gonna smack that. So
Definitely. But wait for lineups because sometimes the players don't start, and a lot of books don't avoid that. So wait for starters before you place the bet.
yeah, very important. Very important information. Well, all right. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Definitely.
I'll see you next week and whenever you come home as well.
For sure. Absolutely. Yep. Let's keep it rolling, dude. I'm
Yes,
excited
sir.
for it.
Yeah. All right. So that was Chris. Um, he's freaking living life. I don't even want to say where he's at, but it's just funny that he's there and I'm not there. But yeah, that's what it is, guys. I have the Penguins tomorrow. Chris gave you his picks. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm gonna give out more picks. I'll probably release a small clip that kind of gives my leans for tomorrow. But yeah, great week, great past 2 days. Let's keep making some money. I know we just took an L on the Sox and an L on the Giants. But it is what it is. Let's kill the rest of the night and yeah, let's make some money. Appreciate you guys. Straights and Lottos. This is episode 4. Straight Bet Ben here. Player prop Chris there. But we come together and we still make this happen. So appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate everyone supporting and let's make some fucking money.